Hello everybody, it's me, Jen. Right, today what I have for you today is another Christmas film review with one of the DVDs we've got in our collection. Today I'm doing one called The Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey, starring Tom Berenger and Jolie Richardson. It's based on the famous children's novel of the same name, of course. Now, it starts at the very beginning. It starts with where you see Jonathan Toomey sitting in his little cabin, looking at a rocking chair where there's a lady and a baby sitting. So it's not till later on in the movie you find out who she is. Then it goes to a scene of a nice big family that live in a town, in a big city, sorry. And Thomas gets a little nativity set that's carved, and he puts it out for Christmas with his dad and whatnot. And it's special because obviously I think his dad got him it. And then his dad goes off to war. So time goes on, things happen, and he carries on with school and life in general. And then he comes home from school he gets woken up one morning and he thinks his dad's come home, but it's not. It's another soldier from the war office, probably to break the news that his dad has died, basically. So obviously Thomas is a very angry young boy for a while. He rips things up, throws things around, and then that's it. And then the mum says they've got to sell up and move because they can't afford to stay where they are anymore. And they move to a little village or town or whatever it is in the middle of nowhere. Well, to the aunt's house. And she runs a little farm, and her partner, her husband, is actually fighting in the war as well. So she's sort of worried about him. And so Thomas begins to help on the farm, get to know the children of the village, go to school. And in this village is Jonathan Toomey. And all the kids take the mick out of him. They call him Gloomy Toomey because he's a loner. He's a very quiet man, and he keeps himself to himself. And there's rumours going around about him like, oh, he makes boxes to put children in and stuff like that. And these kids can be quite nasty, knocking on his door, doing things and hiding and that. And because he's a carpenter, Thomas's mum... Oh, no. Before that, when they get there, Thomas has lost his little suitcase. And in that suitcase is the nativity set that his dad gave him. So he's upset about that. So then, obviously, the mum's heard stories about Jonathan Toomey, that he's a carpenter and he makes some really good carvings. So she goes round there with Thomas to ask him a big favour. Would you be able to carve another nativity set for us as a replacement just in time for Christmas? At first he says no, because no one was obviously there was no sign of respect there, because Thomas was going to do something that other kids put him up to, but he didn't get a chance to. So she apologised to Mr. Toomey for Thomas, saying, oh, he's just a boy and all this lot. So obviously Mr. Toomey agreed to make the nativity set for them. And so so she asked him again, oh, when are you going to start doing it? He says, oh, I'll start when I do. And then she asks if they can come round and watch him while he carves, because she wants to get her son interactive again with making things and doing things, because obviously since his father died he hadn't. So every day they'd go round and they'd sit there and watch him carve, and he told them that he had to be quiet, no fidgeting and that, because he's a loner. But then over time they started to bond. Like, he made a proper little stool for Thomas to sit on. He got Thomas to sit closer, and Thomas asked if he could do some carving. And at first Jonathan was like, no, it's dangerous, you might cut yourself. But then he actually gave in and gave him a bit of wood and a picture and a knife and that. And while all this is going on, the mum's knitting in the corner. So then over time they're getting all the nativity set done. And then one of the boys in the village, who actually is the son of the person who owns the house that Jonathan Toomey lives in, wants to break in and find out truths about Jonathan Toomey, like he hurts kids, whatever, or some bad stuff. And Thomas finds out, so he tries to stop him, and he does, but they end up having a fight. But then, while that's happening, the mum's found something in Mr. Toomey's house that digs a little bit into his past. Like, he finds this really nice sheet or blanket or whatever it is, special, and a Bible with a picture of a woman and a baby in it, i.e. the one at the beginning. So that could have been his wife and child, and he's probably lost them. She's put it out decoratively, so obviously when Jonathan's come in with Thomas, he wasn't very happy, because obviously she'd pried in his private stuff. So they finished the carving for the day. They went home, and Jonathan had a little reminiscing time of thinking of his wife and child, brought a tear to his eye, because he was making the mother, Mary and baby Jesus, for the nativity. And Thomas had said to him, make it so they look like the love's there between mother and child. And so it made him reminisce about his wife and child. And so obviously he done it remembering that, and it made him cry, which actually brought a tear to my eye, actually. So the nativity was finished. That was it. Now, I won't tell you what happens next, because there's not much left of the film after that. I don't want to spoil the ending for you if any of you haven't seen this film. Or if you have, then obviously you know how it's going to finish. Would I watch it again? Yes, it's a very good film. It's a heartwarming film. It's not a funny Christmas movie or anything. It's more heart-wrenching. Like, it's really sad story, because they've both had something sad happen. They bonded and grew the closeness that they come, and to overcome their past, basically. So yeah, the ending I won't tell you, but it is a very good film. Would I watch it again? Yes, I probably would. And I'm definitely keeping it for the collection, because obviously that was the whole idea. We've got it for our collection, our Christmas film collection. So would I suggest anyone to watch it? Yes, I would. If you like them sort of films, then yes, you definitely should watch it. And all that's left for me to say is, if you've stayed to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you've liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to do so. The more the merrier. And if you'd like to share my video on any of the other social media platforms, such as Facebook, X, Instagram, and all the others, feel free to do so. And thanks again for watching. And all that's left for me to say now is bye for now. Catch you later.